Hi everyone, welcome to another Thrifty Thursday. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and over the last month and a half or so I've collected a lot more things, so hopefully you enjoy today's haul. In today's haul I've got especially a lot of sewing catalogues, so if you are one of those people that loves that vintage fashion and those sewing pattern books, you'll really like watching today's haul. So the first thing I have is not sewing related. It's actually this little box set of little books about different countries. And I don't know if these were like a collectible thing. I think they were like a subscription service, like you kind of got them sent to you. They're from the American Geographical Society and they're pretty much like educational books. But when I opened the box, I was amazed because the covers are so beautiful. So in this box, I got a bit of a random mix of countries. So I have Iraq, Hong Kong, Iran, Bermuda, the islands of the Eastern Mediterranean and Nigeria. And look at those covers. They're so like 60s travel. If you know me, you know that I love my travel ephemera. So these were a really cool pickup. Yeah, and I mean inside they're just kind of like reference books with photographs and some really cool little illustrations, and then they have their original stickers that they came with. So these are almost like postage stamps. If you like lick the back of them, they become sticky, and they've still all got their color stickers in there. And I just love the front covers and the maps that are included there. I've considered making some little travel journals out of these, but and I don't want to sound ignorant or whatever, but like the countries are not ones that a lot of people travel to. Like Bermuda, for us Australians, not many people are going to Iraq. Not many people are going to Nigeria on holiday, or Bermuda. It's not really a holiday destination for Australians. I'm going to keep this one because I'm actually going to Greece, hopefully at the end of next year. So I'll keep this one for myself. It's got some really cool pictures of like places like Malta, Greek islands, and I just love it, and I love the front cover. I've been to Hong Kong as well, and Hong Kong it's a destination. Like a lot of people that live around me are like Hong Kong expats, so this might sell at maybe a craft market or something if I turn this one into a journal. And Iran, like I mean, as much as these countries are fascinating and amazing, I don't know whether I could create a travel journal out of some of them, like Iran, for example. I'd love to visit Iran, actually. Let me know if you've ever been to Iran, or you might be Iranian. Fascinating country, but just not really a travel destination. So yeah, I just love them. I thought they were great, and they all came in this nice little box. So I'll find something to do with them definitely, but the covers were too good to leave behind. And I got them at my usual, if you've watched my videos, you'll know about the salvage yard that I go to often, and they actually had a big 20-cent sale recently. Yeah, and I got it from there. Alright, I got another one of these. I have picked up 3 of these Hamlin Animal World books now. So I've had 3 of them in the last couple of years, and they are amazing. And this one was only $2, and it says as is craft. So obviously the people at the op shop that I bought it from, they knew that people use this particular one for craft because it was falling apart. As you can see, it's pretty dead. But these Hamlin dictionaries are amazing because look at the illustrations. They've just got like, they're just beautiful. You can get your hands on one of these. You have so much to fussy cut out of them. They're absolutely beautiful. Like, look at all those lizards. Anyway, this is a book that if I find it, and someone's put some like cool 90s surfboard sticker in there. Oh, it's actually a tag from a piece of clothing with a sticker. And the stick's still sticky. I'm gonna put that with my 90s stuff. Yeah, so love this one. An animal book, perfect. Look, the spine fell off. I picked up some women's magazines. This one on top here is not so old. It's from 1979, but you know, it'll have some ads and things that I can use, especially for cooking journals or cooking journals that I'm going to make. These ones, however, are a lot older. So this one's from 1956, the Women's Weekly. And I love some of the ads in here. So you can see these Nivea skin ads. So many ads for like cleaning products, which you don't really see in today's magazines, or even in a lot of the magazines from the 90s and 2000s, they really stopped putting in those cleaning products. And a lot of washing detergents. It's a lot of stories, like they do these serials in these magazines. We've got some stories on the royal family, some knitting patterns. Love them. This is a Tide laundry detergent ad. This is another one from 1956. And I actually got all these magazines for free from, I've talked to you about Susan, the lady who texts me whenever she finds old books and things. So she's actually on a Buy Nothing group. I'm not sure, let me know if in the US they have what we call Buy Nothing groups. They're on Facebook, and pretty much you join one for your suburb where you live, and people just post things that they're giving away for free. And Susan is on a different Buy Nothing group to me. So whenever she sees old books on her group, she gets them for me, and then she messages me. And she's just like a random lady, like that I bought something off from Facebook Marketplace like months and months ago, and she's like so lovely that she's like messages me whenever she sees things. And then I just go and pick them up from her door. Like I hardly ever see her. She just leaves them at her door and I go and pick them up. So yeah, it's amazing. I got them for free. So that's another one. And I got these awesome 60s New Idea magazines as well. And I love the cover of this. I actually just had this clipped up on my pegboard in my craft room because the colors were really nice and they kind of went with my decor. So I just had it on display. But yeah, this is kind of a 60s one. I love this ad for this oven here. Carpet ads, food ads, shoe ads. Oh, look at all these desserts. Look at those shoes. Yeah. This is amazing. So this is this Singer sewing machine, but look at her dress, look at the patterns. You should know by now that I love these kinds of patterns. I mean, look at the fabric that I've got today. So yeah, that's that one. And it's got this great ad for these children's books on the back cover that you can see. And there's two more New Idea ones. This one's from 1971 and this one here is from 1959. So they're about a decade apart. And you can see the difference in there in the 1959 one. Sewing machine ads. I really love reading these, you know, when people write in to the newspaper, there's always like, especially in these 50s ones, there's always really interesting opinions. Opinions that probably wouldn't fly today. So, yeah, looks like someone's cut something out of there. Baby books, baby knitting. Look at this, slimming. I love these slimming ads. They're just funny. What's this one? Containing no harsh drugs. Taffon, read it backwards. No fat. No fat. Taffon, there you go. Goodness. Ford pills. You always see these Ford pill ads. They're like a diet pill, but they're in all the 50s and 60s women's magazines. So many of these diet pill ads. Anyway, there's that one, and this one's just from 1971. I'll give it a quick flick. Oh, look at that. I love that. I love these colors. There's not so much interesting in here. Oh my God, orange Danish rolls. Oh, and this is a ad for, oh, those Disney records. Disney story records. Love that. I'm gonna put that in add that to my Disney collection of ephemera for a Disney journal that I'm still yet to make. Now, Another big haul from Susan. I got all of these for free, and I'm going to very, very quickly just pile them up so you can see what I got. All of these sewing pattern books. They're actually huge, especially these Enid Gilchrist ones. Look at the pages in them. And I got an entire box full, and I'm just going to show you the best ones. So I just love the front covers. I think I'm going to turn the front covers into books, into notebooks. And look, I got two of the same. This person that had them must have just bought so many of them. That one doesn't have a cover. This one doesn't have a cover. So I like when they don't have covers, I feel okay about kind of getting rid of them. And look, someone's created their own pattern for something in here and left it in there. Let's have a look at the date on this. It's an Australian newspaper. Doesn't say. Sometimes it does at the bottom, but no, I can't see it. Now, these are a bit of a problem for me. I've had to keep them in my garage because they absolutely stink of mothballs. So the house that they've come from, they must have just been sitting in a box for decades, because they are just so strong smelling that I can't have them in my house. But you can see all the beautiful covers, the little notebooks I'm going to be able to make with these. Measured up for the family. These are like some 1940s kind of ones. Pretty sure, yeah, doesn't say, but they look late 40s to me. This one looks like maybe mid 50s. Look at that. Love it. So they're kind of late 40s to like late 60s, which is really cool because at the op shops, they're selling like one of these little little pamphlets for like up to $2 each. I mean, I managed to get them for free, so it's pretty cool. I love this one. It's so my style, so 60s. Oh, look at all that old tape. I know there's some of you out there who love this stuff. This one looks very 40s to me. Oh, look, a full page. I was actually going through one of these and it had a little ad, something. It had a little blurb about like it being the war. Like it was obviously from World War II, and it was saying like, because of the war, we don't have enough yarn or something. Let's see if we can find it. Look at all these cute kids. There's a home journal pattern envelope in there. I think it was this one, Sunglow. No, but this is 40s, I can tell, even just by looking at her sunglasses. I love this one. This would make a great notebook. Just a piece of page from a magazine. Oh, look at that one. It's pretty. Front cover. Some of them are just the front covers, but they're so strong smelling, like the mothballs are strong. I'm sorry if you can hear my air conditioner in the background. It's actually really hot today. I guess we're not just coming into summer, you know, it's been about a couple of weeks of summer, but it's just been so hot the last few days. It's about 35 degrees outside. And so the aircon is running on because it's super hot. My poor dog, he's been up all night for the last couple of nights. He just can't get comfy because he's so fluffy. These are really pretty, these 1940s ones. Even the poses, she's got a cigarette in her hand. Holiday bound. Oh, I love this one. It's like all travel themed. I love when you see some of these. These were like from a magazine. Like obviously they've just come like as a little insert in the magazine, but this is great. I'm going to put this in my travel journal. She's got a plane in the background. I'm sure we've seen this one before. Was this one at the beginning? Maybe not, I feel like I've seen it before. Another 1940s patterns book, and there's one underneath here. Yeah, these are 40s. Look at her hair. Cardigans, another front cover. This one's very 60s, love it. I love this style. I love that beret that she's wearing. Oh, this is so Christmassy. Oh, look at them. The day dawn, I thought that said hate glove. And I was like, what's a hate glove? Hat and glove book. Right. Oh, cute. I really like this one. So this is all like, yeah, crochet fun things to wear in the sun. And I feel like I'd wear this stuff. Like I'd be this girl here. And when you go through it, there's like a full page of them like by the pool. Look at their fashions. Look at the bag. Look at that little mini dress. It's so cool. Like people would wear these today. I don't wish I could knit because I just know it would become another hobby that would take up like all my time. But I'd create stuff like this. People would buy it and people would wear it. I'd wear it. Look at them. So fun. This one's cool. It's like fancy dress. So they're kind of wearing these like, what would you call them? 1800s kind of style dresses. But look at all the illustrations inside this one. Victoriana, Cha-Cha, Camelot. Oh, love it, these little costumes. This would be great in like a Halloween themed ephemera pack. Oh, look at the Mad Hatter. Love that. Sorry, that was just my dog coughing up a lung. He's okay. And a winter book. I hope that you like these because I'm just literally going through every front cover. I just love it and I have to show you. This one's really pretty. This one looks kind of, I don't know, what do you think this one's from? Maybe the late 40s? Just judging by the hair, it looks pretty late 40s to me. Does it say on the back? No. Doesn't say. Doll's Clothes, another Enid Gilchrist one. Oh, look at these. Cute. I love this girl's dress. Look at this fabric. I want this fabric. And I've had one of these before. In some of my sewing journals, you've got pages from this. Actually, I either have already uploaded the video or I'm going to upload the video, but I filmed it this morning of my sewing pattern journals and I've used this page in one of them, the pajama themed journal. So I've got another one. There you go. And the last one is this Simplicity sewing book. I love the front cover. It's also really informative. Pretty much just tells you how to do everything on a sewing machine. So I think I'll keep this one. It's in really good condition. It's got some really like important, like not important, but you know, it's got some really good information and it's gorgeous. I'm gonna keep this one on my shelf. So yeah, that's all the sewing pattern stuff, but don't go away because there's more. So I'll go show you something that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. This was a big buy for me. A big buy. By big buy, I mean it cost $20, which isn't even that much. But in my world of thrifting books, I hardly ever spend $20 on any book, but I spent $20 on this one, and you'll know when you see it why. It's another huge Simplicity counter book. I always get excited when I find these. This is my third one. They are so rare. If you go on eBay, you'll see how expensive they are. This one here is, I think, from 1976, so it's not as old as my other two. One of them I have is from they're both from the mid-60s. This is about 10 years older, but it still has those gorgeous illustrations in them. So it's got lots of more photos, but if we move on, it's got all of these. And you can see how big this is. It doesn't really fit on my screen. Here's my hand. So you can see that each fashion model is bigger than my hand. Now, I don't cut these up really. because I just love them as they are. This one's in pretty terrible condition, and I'm going to tell you honestly, because the person I bought it off is never going to see this. I think it came from, I don't know how this person got it, because the man I bought it off, it was a man with his pants almost underneath his ass. He had he just did not seem like the man that would be selling one of these. Yeah, he was kind of a bit dodgy seeming. He seemed very dodgy. So I was a bit scared when I picked it up, but it's fine. I don't know how he got it. I have no idea. He just did not seem like the person who'd be selling a book like this. But yeah, it's got all these beautiful models in it. Lots of photos, because the newer ones of these that you find, like from the 80s, 90s, they have a lot less illustrations and a lot more photos. I guess it was cheaper to get models to take the photos than to actually get someone to illustrate the fashion models. But some of these fashions are great. I wonder if we've got evening. Here we go. Evening party and bridal. Love that. Look at these. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, I love these. Someone asked, I think I might have asked if anyone wanted to see like a silent flip through of these books. And someone on my other video said that they'd really like to see that. So I might actually do a bit of a silent flip through of this one and the other two that I have. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. I've got some kids stuff as well. So yeah, you can see that like it's in pretty bad condition. I think it's been stored in a shed or something. But yeah, love it. You can see it's really quite thick and very heavy, but a fantastic find. Now I've only got a few more things to show you. These are kind of random. I got this little book here, Susie's New Stove. You might recognize this. It's just a little golden book, but would make a really, really cute cookbook. And it's got some fantastic illustrations, cooking illustrations in it. Definitely look out for one of these if you're wanting to make a cookbook. There's that one. Oh, I got this. So I went to a craft show. I was selling at a craft show recently, and I met a lady there, and she said to me, oh, I've got a box full of encyclopedias. Do you want them? And I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. So inside the box, when I went to pick them up, she gave them to me for free. She was really lovely. There was these things. These 3 things were in there as well. And I loved this. It says 51 ways to a man's heart. And then inside it's got this little dedication, and it says, dedicated to wives whose husbands appreciate good food and to all women who like to please their men. And I just loved it. Look at the man at the front, like the dedication is just so funny. And it's just recipes. So I'll have to try out one of these. Western scramble. Oh, it's like a big scramble. Bacon, onion, corn, eggs, milk. Right. I'll have to cook some of these for my partner and see if he is pleased by them. There was also this, I think it was like a calendar, yeah, an almanac and cookbook. And the colors inside this are amazing. So like we've got Rawleigh's, I don't know, Rawleigh's is in America as well, isn't it? They make the ointments and things. I remember my dad always had Rawleigh's ointment, and whenever we were sick, he would, we'd always have to put this ointment on, and it's like a menthol. And the tin looks like it's like 150 years old. You'll probably see this ointment. Who has had this ointment in their medicine cabinet? That's my dog ringing the bell. My dog rings a bell when he wants my attention. So if he keeps ringing that bell, just ignore him. But yeah, who's had that before? I didn't even know it still existed, honestly. I thought it was like a 150-year-old magical potion. But Rawleigh's, they used to make everything by the looks of it. Drinks. Was it like a pyramid scheme? What was Rawleigh's? I know it was like a sale. Like you can't buy it from the shops. You have to have like a salesman. It's kind of like Tupperware. It's kind of like multi-level marketing, that kind of thing. vitamins. God, they sell everything. They used to sell pie filling. But how cool is this book? I just love it. It's very like 50s, 60s. Oh, love the colors. Sorry, I do love it. What's this? Stock tonic. Oh my God, they even sold food for pigs. Look at that. That's so funny. Oh, look. That would go great in one of my medical ephemera packs. And a calendar on the back. Lovely. And it also came with this little cookbook. Look how small this is. It's so cute. It says pet dinners for fall. So I feel like it's fall. Maybe it's American. We don't call autumn fall. We don't say fall in Australia, but I know that that means autumn in the US. 1933 it's from. So old. It's got all these recipes, and it's so in such good condition. It's all these little recipes. I might have to try them. Some recipes from 1922. Quick biscuits, tomato juice cocktail, Melba peas. Well, peach Melba is an Australian recipe, so maybe this is an Australian book. Pet milk. So pet milk might have been like condensed milk, maybe? Oh no, here we go. This offer is limited to residents of continental US. So this is an American book. Oh, I love it. Oh, here we go. This calendar from 1933. I love it. It's great. I like this. I keep it on my bookshelf. It's small, it's cute. It's just, I love it. And the last two things are these two giant Disney books. They're pretty big. You can see, there's my hand. And these are those giant, like they're copies of the golden books, but they're the big version. And they've got those big, beautiful illustrations. Look at this, isn't it amazing? There's actually a Alice in Wonderland exhibition at the museum in Perth at the moment. You should definitely go and see it. I saw it last week and it was amazing. And it's got a whole section on Disney, like the Disney Alice in Wonderland movie. And it's got lots of lots of illustrations and movie posters and artwork. These would look amazing framed. I'm totally keeping this. Look at the tea party. Oh my God, I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. It's in pretty good condition too. However, the Pinocchio one is not. The Pinocchio one, the front cover has fallen off. But it's still got these beautiful illustrations. The colors, there we go, are amazing. So who likes Disney? I love Disney. I love this old Disney stuff. I'm meaning to make this Disney journal, but I don't have time. But I've got almost a big folder full of Disney papers and things that I've collected over the years for it. And that is the final book for today's Thrifty Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around. Remember to like and subscribe. I love getting new subscribers. I especially love reading your comments. So let me know what you thought. And hopefully I'll be back very soon with another journal video or another Thrifty Thursday video. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, so it'll either be before Christmas or after Christmas, but I just hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And yeah, hope to hear from you or not see you, but hear from you in the new year. Okay, bye.